begins.
Fate is a funny thing. 5 years ago, a man named Sebastian York vanished, apparently without both a cause and a trace. How does a CIA operative disappear without the agency knowing? Why was his funeral closed casket? And why was I left in the dark as to his passing? My name is Michael Desmond. I work with the CIA, and Sebastian York was my closest friend. I intend to find the truth.
Good evening, Desmond. Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Do you know why you're called here?
Sir?
It's about your friend, the late Mr. York. I know that you've been quite persistent in viewing our files and opening a personal investigation of your own.
Yes, sir.
I'm willing to allow it on one condition. You may conduct your investigation however it suits you, but keep in mind the database is restricted. It has come to my attention that the files have been corrupted.
Corrupted?
A very minor setback. We should be online again in a day or two. Good luck with your investigation, Desmond. You are dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, okay. Okay.
Morning, Governor. May I interest you in some Medler's insurance? Right. Now then, this outfit appears to be very brazenly unprotected. I propose, if I may, that we install motion sensors for all points of entry, namely doors, windows, vents, pipes, and all other assorted loopholes with sinister intent to thwart any and all lowbrow blackguards, knaves, crooks, hoodlums, and generally nasty ne'er-do-wells. In addition to this first line of defense, I'd strongly advise you to invest in a moat. Options include, but are not limited to, alligators, crocodiles, chimps, spiders, sea serpents, snakes, sloths, wildebeest, piranha, and aquatic rodents of questionable origin. Next, in addition to the motion sensors, once the general alarm is raised, you will need a proper means of intruder disposal. Now, if you will follow me. The basement is the prime location to house your private army of disciplinary janitors. That closet will be splendid. Now, will it be clowns, ninjas, or wombats? Smashing. Here's my card. We'll have to continue this transaction at another time. I'm afraid I'm late for a rather pressing engagement. Cheerio.
This is where he was assassinated. Sounds right. With what little I've heard, never even seen the file. What were you doing here, York? Why Birkenkoff?
Desmond. Yes, sir. I've reached Birkenkoff. Yes, sir.
Something isn't adding up here. For years I've been denied to open an investigation and to read York's file. And now without warning, they approve the investigation, yet deny access to the entire database? Looks like I'll be doing some research.
No. Yawn.
After I returned from the scene of the assassination, I spent all night searching newspaper archives from 5 years back, and at first I found nothing, and then it finally paid off in the form of the Gletzenheimer Gazette, an English paper of little notoriety. From what the local authorities could put together, it was a two-man job, organized by a petty local crime ring. Evidently, the crime ring put a hit out on Heinrich von Engelstrasse, a gardener, for stealing a couple of credenzas. This was a witness testimony provided by a Mr. Hans Koenig of Gießen, Germany. I'm not convinced. York didn't die for some furniture. He was here undercover as Heinrich von Engelstrasse, a gardener. But for what reason? I was headed to Gießen to find out.
Come with me. Koenig is expecting you.
I assume you're here about York?
Yes, sir. You knew him?
No, not personally, but I knew he was here on CIA business.
But how?
I'm ex-CIA. I was with him on the assignment codenamed Winter Gardener.
Tell me everything you know.
You're gonna find this hard to believe, but I just saved your life.
What?
You have sent here to silence you.
Desmond.
Desmond, your investigation is terminated. Return to headquarters immediately.